Good evening everyone, and I've been working on this aircraft for a few hours and I've managed to get it done. It is a pre-built aircraft, an old Airfix Buccaneer of the old tooling with a resin nose and resin tail. I have, however, decided to bring the Buccaneer back, mainly because the Rafale pilots are moaning that they are having to do too much mud moving, and they want to go and chase US Navy F-35s and Hornets, which is much more their calling, as many of them came from the Tomcat fleet. The Buccaneer pilots that are flying the Rafales, well, they're okay with mud moving, but they say that the Rafale isn't as good at low level as their old Steed, even though its avionics are about 100 years ahead. Now, the Buccaneer is one of those aircraft which I feel was criminally underdeveloped by the British. Aerodynamically, a perfect competitor to the A6 Intruder, able to do, in my view, a lot more at low level. But it never was upgraded, so the A6 Intruder became the A6E, the Tram Intruder, etc, etc. Upgrade after upgrade, avionic upgrade. Then, of course, you've got the Prowlers, which is a separate aircraft. But I just consider that the Buccaneer was kind of criminally undeveloped in that sense. So the Navy Buccaneer differs from the Land Buccaneer, and these have been mothballed for a while, being brought back, resparred, airframes back to 0 fatigue hours, digital avionics fitted, digital cockpits fitted, lots of extra accessories and really cutting edge technologies added. The Buccaneers 48 will return to the fleet to free up the Rafales to provide fleet air defence, which is ever and ever more important. Now, why not just use the Skyhawks? Well, the Skyhawk is a good CAS type, but it doesn't have the legs of the Buccaneer nor the long range low level stability. So hence why, after much lobbying, the Buccaneers are coming back. Now, a few changes have been made here. We've got the addition of a carrier locking catapult piece there, because the old bridle system is obsolete. We've got the lantern pod there and a sniper pod on the other side. We've got some gubbins off F-16s, some various extra antennas. We've got missile alert warning systems here and on each wing. We've got radar warning systems under the aircraft. We've got a JASSM, an AGM-158, and the addition of 2 extra hardpoints, one on each wing. So these are for AIM-9X sidewinders. There's the JASSM. It's carrying the fuel tank there. It can carry additional bombs in the bomb bay or electronic equipment, and it's carrying 2 500-pound modified GBU 38 glide bombs with my glide wing kit, and then another AIM-9X. So it's a lot more potent than any of the old Buccaneers would have been. Yes, it is a stretch of a what if. I like it. I haven't gone full ghost camouflage on it. I've done medium gunship grey all over, and then just picked up the areas where the roundels are using USN light ghost grey. So not full ghost. It's got a new ACER train following radar, more electronic stuff there, and yes, some decals from the spares box. I like it. I hope you do too. A real what if, a 2024 Buccaneer. Take care. Goodbye.